Welcome back to Auto Craze, where we bring you the most exciting, powerful, and game-changing machines from around the world. If it's got wheels, speed, and attitude, we're here for it. So, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon, because you don't want to miss what's coming up next. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that's built for thrill seekers, stunt lovers, and those who like their rides raw, aggressive, and unfiltered. Get ready to meet the 2025 Honda CRF250R Super Bikers Edition. This isn't your average off-road bike, this is a high-revving, tire-shredding, adrenaline-charged beast that's made its mark both on dirt and now, with the Supermoto twist, on the streets. Let's talk about what makes this bike such a sensation in the world of two wheels. The 2025 CRF250R in its Super Bikers setup is a reimagined version of Honda's Motocross marvel. It's still the aggressive 250cc four-stroke dirt demon we know, but now dressed in street-smart gear, sitting on road-biased tires, and tuned for urban warfare. You get the agility of a dirt bike and the sleek menace of a street machine. At its heart is a liquid-cooled, single-cylinder, four-stroke 249cc engine tuned for razor-sharp throttle response, insane acceleration, and a power band that screams through the rev range. It's a race-proven engine, directly descended from Honda's factory Motocross program. What makes this power plant so effective is its ability to deliver torque lowering the revs, and then surge forward into high RPMs without hesitation. The 2025 model sees improved EQ mapping, better fuel atomization, and slightly higher compression, giving you better mid-range punch and smoother delivery at the top end. This engine is all about giving riders instant power without overwhelming them. Whether you're wheeling off traffic lights or carving tight alleyways, it gives you that raw feedback and connection with the road or dirt like few other bikes in its class. Now let's get into the Supermoto transformation. The first and most obvious change is the wheels and tires. Gone are the 21 18-inch knobbies. In comes a set of 17-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in sticky, low-profile sport tires. These tires transform the CRF250R's behavior, giving it insane grip on tarmac and letting it corner with surgical precision. The front end sticks like glue, while the rear is just playful enough to break traction when you want it. The suspension remains fully adjustable show-off front forks and rear pro-linked monoshock but retuned for street behavior. You're still getting over 12 inches of travel, but it's stiffer, more planted, and ideal for aggressive braking and cornering on urban roads. The adjustability allows riders to fine-tune the setup for city riding, back-road carving, or even the occasional track day. Speaking of braking, a Honda knows that stopping power is critical when you're riding hard, and the CRF250R Super Bikers Edition delivers. Up front, you've got a massive wave-style 260mm disc clamped by a high-performance twin-piston caliper, while the rear gets a 240mm disc. The bite is immediate, with great feel and minimal fade even under repeated hard use. In terms of weight, the CRF250R Super Bikers Edition is a featherweight fighter. Coming in at just under 238 pounds wet, this bike is all about agility. It flicks from side to side effortlessly, eats up tight turns, and gives you the confidence to push limits whether you're on a mountain road or a makeshift urban course. The frame is Honda's latest generation aluminum twin-spar chassis. It's rigid where it counts, flexes where it needs to, and contributes heavily to that perfect balance between control and chaos. The geometry makes the bike intuitive. Even beginner riders will find themselves progressing quickly, while veterans will push the bike to its absolute limits and still come away grinning. Now let's talk look-say, and yes, the CRF250R Super Bikers Edition is an absolute head-turner. It keeps that aggressive motocross silhouette but adds supermoto attitude. The low-profile tires give it that beefy stance, the fork guards and minimalist plastics look race-ready, and the graphics package for 2025 adds a mix of matte red, black, and metallic silver accents that scream performance. The front headlamp unit is optional, but if installed, it's LED and sleek, adding to the bike's street-legal appearance in select markets. You'll notice the high front fender, minimalist rear tail, and exposed frame design all pay homage to its off-road DNA, while subtle details like a lower front stance and fatter tires signal that this beast is built for urban domination. The exhaust is short, high-mounted, and emits a raspy bark that lets everyone know you've arrived. It's not obnoxiously loud, but it has character, and when the throttle opens up, it sings in all the right ways. As for the ergonomics, this is a rider-focused machine. Tall, wide handlebars give you maximum leverage. The narrow tank lets you grip the bike with your knees, and the seat, while firm, is designed for control over comfort. You're riding this bike like you mean it, standing, sliding, jumping, and flicking through traffic like it's a racetrack. The riding position is upright, aggressive, and puts you in command at all times. Honda has kept the electronics minimal on the CRF250R in true race bike spirit. There's no ABS, no traction control, and no ride modes. You get a lightweight digital display with essential information, gear indicator, revs, and speed. That's it. Because this bike isn't about tech, it's about skill, feel, and fun. This purist approach is what attracts many bikers, and you get a real, visceral riding experience. However, the 2025 model does come with an updated launch control system and improved mapping switch, so you can toggle between different ignition curves depending on your riding conditions. While basic, these features make a difference when you're pushing the limits. Fuel capacity sits at around 6.3 liters, not massive, but this bike isn't meant for long tours. It's built for short, high-octane sessions, and with good fuel economy, you'll get decent range for city rides and weekend blasts. Now, let's talk about the Super Bikers community. Why is the CRF250R such a favorite among supermoto enthusiasts? It comes down to three things: reliability, tunability, and performance-to-weight ratio. Honda's legendary reliability means this bike can take a beating and keep going. Whether you're daily riding it or using it as a stunt platform, it's built tough. And the aftermarket support is huge. From exhausts to suspension upgrades, wheels, and IQ flashes, the CRF is a canvas that lets riders build their dream supermoto. The 2025 Super Bikers Edition takes many of these custom upgrades and delivers them straight from the factory. It saves riders the time and cost of building it out themselves. And for those who want to go even further, it remains highly mod-friendly. For stunt riders, the CRF250R Super Bikers is a dream. The lightweight, short wheelbase, and snappy throttle make it perfect for wheelies, stoppies, and drifts. You'll often see it in urban stunt videos, slicing through tight city streets, launching off curbs, and pulling tricks in empty parking lots. It has the personality of a BMX with the power of quarter-liter rocket. In terms of pricing, the CRF250R Super Bikers Edition sits slightly higher than the standard CRF250R, but it still undercuts many European rivals in the supermoto segment. For the performance, build quality, and brand reputation you get, it's a solid value. It's especially appealing to younger riders or experienced bikers looking for a second machine that's fun, light, and doesn't break the bank. Insurance costs are generally low due to the displacement and design, and maintenance is straightforward. Honda's service network ensures you'll never be too far from support. And because the bike is mechanically simple, many riders handle basic maintenance themselves, another plus for the DIY crowd. If you're wondering who this bike is for, it's for riders who want to feel connected to their machine. It's for urban warriors, backroad bombers, and weekend thrill seekers. Whether you're commuting, stunting, or just looking to carve up your local twisties, the CRF250R Super Bikers delivers thrills in a lightweight, agile package. And let's not forget, it's also a great entry point into the world of motorsports. For riders wanting to step into racing or supermoto competition, this bike provides the foundation to grow skills and progress. It's forgiving enough for newer riders, but fast and responsive enough to satisfy even the most aggressive veterans. Honda has truly nailed the formula with the 2025 CRF250R Super Bikers Edition. It takes the dirt racing pedigree of the CRF lineup and adapts it for the street in a way that's pure, thrilling, and accessible. No gimmicks, no fluff, just raw riding pleasure. So, if you're looking for a bike that brings motocross aggression to the pavement, one that's light, fast, nimble, and oozes style, this is the machine for you. Channel outro. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2025 Honda CRF250R Super Bikers Edition. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments below, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth reviews, two-wheel thrills, and everything that makes riding awesome. Until next time, ride safe, stay sharp, and keep chasing the edge.